Hey, we're Snappers, this is Tort with the Gray. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Tort Talks Vlogs. Just got a quick update for you guys. There's going to be some changes. Well, some changes have already kind of happened, and I want to kind of explain if some of you... I haven't heard any questions on it, but some things are going to be happening on the channel coming up here. Just doing some reevaluating of some things, and going to be making some changes as a result. In the TimeShot chat, not too long ago, somebody raised the thing that, you know, views had been really down. And we all kind of chimed in on that, and I particularly had noticed this even before they brought it up, because looking at my channel, which has been running for like 3.5 years now, I have 2,000 plus subscribers, and the majority of my series get maybe 20 or 30 views a week. Like, that video will cap out at like 30 views. And so we're getting like 1%-ish of my total subscribers actually watching some of this content. And at a certain point, you know, people always say, just do what you love. And I love all the games I'm playing. But I can play all those games without going through all the extra work of recording and everything like that. So if people aren't watching them, we're going to stop doing them. And so what's going to be happening here is that, and you guys may have noticed this already because we haven't seen episodes from Pokemon Go or Ark or what are even some of the other series we had going, but some of my series besides my main series are going to be going away. I'm kind of going to be moving away from recording a little bit. Now don't freak out. Don't freak out. I'm not quitting recording. I'm going to continue doing YouTube. But I'm going down to my main series, and my main series I'm defining as Minecraft Jurassic World, my dinosaur series, TimeShot, and my vanilla Minecraft series, and whatever Pokemon Nuzlocke I happen to be running at the time. So we're always going to have dinosaurs and TimeShot running, at least for the foreseeable future, and we're always going to have some sort of Pokemon series running. And the Pokemon series don't get a lot of views, but my channel started out as a Pokemon channel, and I love the games. There's lots of exciting things that I still want to do in that games series, and most of my Patreons still are Pokemon-related people. So I don't want to turn away from that, especially because it's something I want to do, but especially because, you know, it's something that they're supporting me for. So it's going to be Jurassic World, TimeShot, and Pokemon going forward for now. We still do have some series that are going to continue to go up. Stardew Valley is going to continue to go up because back in early June, late May, when I picked up Stardew Valley, I recorded like the entire year's worth of Stardew Valley. So I still have 50 plus episodes of Stardew Valley recorded. And what I've been doing the last week or so is I've combined those. I want to try and get rid of them as quickly as possible. But I can't just like switch to doing what I'm going to do with some of my other series with Stardew because I already have so much content pre-recorded. Jack and Daxter, or Jack 2 we're in now, is going to continue going. And what I'm going to be doing with all the rest of the series, some of those series like Ark, Overwatch was it. So Ark, Overwatch, Pokemon Go, some of these series are just going away. Pokemon Go's done. Unfortunately, I just had, previous to my making this decision, had decided or figured out, with the help of my friend Max, MN Sweet, how to record Pokemon Go a little bit better, get an actual screen capture on the phone. But even then, I got the footage off the phone, and I put together episode 5 for that series, and it was all corrupted. Like none of the commentary, like I could listen to it on the phone, but none of it, like when I copied it over the computer, none of it would work. So I don't know what kind of files it was creating, but it didn't work on the computer. And I had sped it up. I was just going to overlay music over it and stuff. But even then, I went to render it, and there was some corruption issue with the files that like it wouldn't render. So it's like, okay, fine. So unfortunately, we had made some strides there, but you guys will never get to see it probably. But so Pokemon Go's going away. Series like Overwatch will probably go to the new format that I'm going to be doing. So we're going down to recording just our main series. But I don't want to move away from content creation entirely, so what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be trying to do streaming a little bit more. And I know I've said this a couple times in the past, but I think we're at a time in the year or things like that where I can actually make this work. And so starting, let's see, you guys are seeing this Sunday, so I guess starting this week, this coming week, you guys are going to be able to join me in some streams. Hopefully, regular streams. I've set up at this point Thursday nights from 5 to 7 p.m. EST. So I'll get home from work on Thursday night, and we'll stream for about 2 hours. My wife does horse lessons and goes to the gym and stuff on Thursdays, so I should be able to fit that in. There shouldn't be things that really crop up and stop that, although if things do, things crop up and we just won't have a stream that night. But yeah, so Thursday nights from 5 to 7 p.m. we will be streaming. What those streams are going to entail, I don't know. It could be just, doing stuff for, for one of my main series, and maybe we'll do some work in my Jurassic World on stream or something like that. Do some work on Time Shot. Maybe we'll play a different game. Maybe we'll do some Overwatch. We're not going to be recording that for the channel anymore because barely anybody was watching it. But maybe we'll do some Overwatch or K's and Jay, some of my good friends, or Starbound just came out and they're really into that. It actually looks interesting, and K's was very generous and donated Starbound to me, so maybe we'll play some Starbound with some people. And we'll, maybe we'll get on Hypixel and play some games with you guys in the stream. Like, it just is going to kind of depend. I do think at some point we probably will have a series that will run during the stream. Maybe like 1 hour of the 2-hour stream we'll kind of derp around doing something, and then the other hour we'll probably like have a weekly schedule. We're like, okay, we're going to play this game. Like, I've always kind of thought like the Mass Effect games would work really well in a streaming format. And so maybe like the second hour or maybe the first hour is playing Mass Effect, and then the second hour we'll derp in Hypixel or something. And then with those series, so like if you're like, well, I can't make that time slot, I'll never get to watch that awesome series you're going to do. What we're going to do then is I will take those things that we've streamed, and so if we stream Mass Effect for an hour, I'm just going to chop it in half, and we'll upload 2 episodes of that throughout the week. So, one episode probably goes up Friday, the next episode goes up, the following, I don't know, Wednesday or something. Sometimes, so both of those episodes will go out before the next stream. So if you miss 1 week, you can catch up on the episodes and jump back in with the series the next week live if you want to. We're getting into too much detail, I think. But anyway, Thursday nights from 5 to 7, that's going to be my goal going forward. Because it's something I want to do for a long time. It seems like, it's not just me. A lot of us, even in the Time Shot community, we have lots of big, popular, Poet has 250,000 subscribers or something. But even Poet is seeing steep declines in revenue, in views, and stuff like that on certain series. And so, he still gets thousands of views on things, and so it's not as pronounced for him necessarily as it is for somebody like me, who less than 50 people are watching a particular episode. And at a certain point, you have to take a look and just say, we've been doing this for 3.5 years. I mean, I do it for fun. It's a hobby. But in the back of our minds, or when we start this, we always hope that it's going to grow and go somewhere. And since we've kind of seen, we're kind of plateauing, growth is really slow, if at all. In some cases we're even, rolling back down the hill in terms of views and stuff. We're getting less views on series, and this is kind of the most disheartening thing, is we're getting less views on series today, 3.5 years into this thing, than we were getting maybe 2.5 years ago, or 3 years ago, when I was, just kind of getting this thing rolling still. So, views have gotten worse, not better, over the time, and it's just kind of like, okay, I put a lot of my time and my life into this thing. 3.5 years later, it's obviously not going anywhere. And so we're going to take it down. We'll do things for fun. I'm going to continue my main series because I enjoy those. And I enjoy all the games I'm doing, but some of those are just going to have to go away. And I'll play Overwatch for fun with my friends, and we're just not going to record it, and it's not going to go up. Kind of like we did with Portal Knights a while ago. But I'm kind of restricting YouTube to my main series now, and if we do some streaming that has consequence, like if I just derp around on Time Shot or the Jurassic World or something, I probably won't end up uploading that. But if we do a game that, and we end up doing a streaming series, those still will end up on YouTube through one form or another. But the main avenue we're going to be doing most of our kind of fringe games is going to be on streaming now. And I'm hoping that if Thursday nights goes well and people really enjoy that, that we might add a second day, and maybe, nights really aren't good for me. So like 5 to 7 p.m., that Thursday night is really the only night I potentially have free. The other option might be, maybe we'll do a shorter stream, an hour-long stream over lunch someday or something like that. Because, the Europeans, the way the time zones works, most Europeans might be getting home from work around then. So just we're going to kind of play it by ear, see how it goes. I'm going to try to do streaming on YouTube. Poet's done that a couple of times and seemed to like it more or less. And so I'm going to give that a shot and just kind of see how it goes. I have in the past streamed to Twitch, but I figure if I stream to YouTube, it'll be a little easier for you guys to find me because it should just pop up in your sub feed when I go live and things like that, and you guys will know, Thursdays from 5 to 7. There may be the other occasional random stream, but if I'm doing it on YouTube, it'll be more likely that my subscribers will find out about it than if I do it to Twitch or whatever, because nobody follows me on Twitter. I mean, some people follow me on Twitter, but not all 2,000 of you, right? And so, if I do something on Twitch, even if I tweet it out and stuff, you guys probably still miss it. And then YouTube, we could potentially archive it a little better on YouTube than the one time we tried to pull footage out of Twitch. It was really bad quality, so I don't know. Anyway, guys, if you have any questions, put them in the comments down below. I appreciate the continued support of all of you guys who do watch and comment and do all those things. I still love making videos for you guys. I love reading your comments and interacting with you guys in the comments and all that kind of stuff. But it's just something I had to make a decision for my life. We went to the scheduleless thing, and that's been a lot nicer to not really feel like, okay, I've got to get this video, I mean, just the kind of personal pressure I put on myself has gone away in that respect for a lot of stuff. But it's just, there's still a lot of stuff going, and so, we're going to try and crank out the Stardew Valley stuff. I'm putting, I think I mentioned, where you guys have already seen that going for the last couple weeks or so. I've been putting 2 days worth of Stardew into one episode, so they've gone from 20 minutes to 40 minutes, give or take, which the views haven't really dropped on that because not a ton of people were watching that stuff anyway. But that's going to help me get through the backlog that we have, and then once that backlog's gone, we'll probably move that series to streaming, and or that series might stop altogether, because where I kind of finished recording, we were really close to the end of year 1, and so, we might be like, okay, so year 2 is going to be basically the same kind of stuff. We may take that series to its natural conclusion, finish off the community center, get married to Leah, and maybe call it a day. I don't know. We're going to see how that goes, though. But we do have a fair bit of content, and I like that series. It was so much fun playing that game, so we're going to continue putting them out. And then Jack 2, my goal when I started doing YouTube was always to put the Jak and Daxter series on YouTube, because I don't think enough people had gotten exposed to it, and granted, nobody's getting exposed to it on my channel because we're getting less than 20 views a week, but the fact of the matter is, it's still one of my favorite games of all time, so I'm going to do it whether you guys like it or not. But once that series wraps up, once Stardew wraps up, it's going to be just Time Shot, just Minecraft Dinosaur, Jurassic World, and just whatever Pokemon Nuzlocke we happen to be running. And then the rest of all that stuff, new games come out, we'll play them on stream, because that's a fun interactive experience, and then I can just, quickly and easily chop that stuff up and put it up on YouTube, and it should go fine. But anyway, guys, if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments down below. Again, I want to stress that I appreciate all of you guys so much. I don't mean to I don't want this to be any kind of reflection on you guys. You guys who are watching this and who do comment and do like and do all that stuff are amazing. And really, there's no fault for anybody here. It's just YouTube is kind of a dying medium. Really, the only people in our community, and by that I mean my friends who do content creation, the only people in my realm of understanding that are seeing growth right now are through streaming. Edson has a thriving community there, and he continues to grow and get great views and do all this stuff. But those dinosaurs like me, who still just do YouTube content, it's a slow slide into the grave. And it's just, it's a change I wanted to make for a long time. Obviously, I'm a tortoise, so I'm well behind the curve here, moving slowly towards what people have been doing for years. Yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I've been Tortoise the Great, and you guys have been great. Make sure those likes, comments, and subscriptions for me, guys, and I'll see you all back here next time. Alrighty, guys, have a good one.